Good evening. It's me reporting about tonight's America's Got Talent. And it's been, of course, the Olympics were on, and 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, was the last America's Got Talent. So tonight is the YouTube one. And as they always like to remind us, that's how they found Jackie Evanko. So will there be any good talent tonight on the YouTube episode? Well, it was kind of a mishmash of horrible. There were only 4 acts that I even felt scratched the surface of getting through. So I don't know how America's going to vote, but I really hope they send some of them through. So let's run through the acts. Act number 1 was Clint Carvalho. And, okay, this was really interesting. So he trains birds, and he said that his little bird kitten, who was a cockatoo, I believe, was going to fly from the top of this building, dive bomb down, across the street, through the theater entrances, down the aisle, and right to the guy. So I'm thinking, there's no way this bird is going to do this. And to my amazement, the bird did. And it was awesome. Like, seriously, I want to see what else his pets can do because it was really good. So started off with greatness, 3 standing ovations from the judges. He wowed the crowd. From there on, it was a sad parade of boring. The next one up was a band called Reverse Order. 4 pretty good-looking guys, and I was I was like, all right, go to it, go to it. They sang "I Kissed a Girl" by Katy Perry, and it wasn't very good. And now here's the problem with musical acts on America's Got Talent, and we'll find this throughout my review tonight. The sound mixing is so horrible that you can never hear the singer because they always make the background band noise louder than the singer. So it's really not it's not very good for TV audiences. Like, it takes me a while to figure out what they're saying. Are they on key? I don't know. The lead singer was an okay singer. He wasn't that great. I found it kind of I put meh because I didn't think it was that great. The judges didn't either, so I don't expect them to go through. Next was magician Rudy Kobe, who claims to have been Marilyn Manson's roommate. Now, Sharon Osbourne is a good friend of Marilyn Manson, so she didn't disprove what he said, but Howard didn't really believe it. Anyway, he's kind of a creepy magician. My husband said he'd seen his act before, so I don't know if he's been on TV, but basically had this creepy music, and he had this puppet, and the puppet turned into him in the end. I mean, the illusion was incredible, but the pacing of the magic was really slow and lacked excitement. So that's why it didn't do so good. He got 2 X's, one from Howard and one from Sharon. So, and Howie just said he was waiting for the final act. That's all. Okay, next, number 4 was called a dance crew called Seven in Unison. 7 girls, quite young, teenagers, and they were doing a jazz dance to Fever. You give me fever. Um, I really wanted a dance crew to be like blow my mind. They were good, but the thing is with a dance crew is there's so many people that can be good. So what is the difference in your group? And that's what the judges said. Howie X'd them. He was bored. I kind of was too. The song was too slow. Should have sped it up. Group 5 was Drew Irwin, who, as a self-taught I think he was 15, taught himself to play guitar when he broke his arm into playing football, which apparently he can't play anymore. His dad sent the YouTube video in, and he was selected. So poor guy gets him on stage. Now, he did a rendition of Natalie Imbruglia's Torn. He's a cutie. I thought his voice was good, and if he keeps singing, he will get really good. He didn't get X'd. I thought he was a little pitchy, and I'm not too sure I liked the arrangement of, like, it was good, but I wasn't too sure. It wasn't good enough to get through. But keep going, dude, because you have a future if you keep it up. Next act was Melinda Hill, a comedian. Now, there's been some wonderful comedians on this season of America's Got Talent. two of which went through, and she just didn't bring it tonight. She bombed. It was uncomfortable for me to watch. I hate watching magicians fail, so she just didn't do it tonight. I don't think anyone buzzed her because it's kind of hard to do that. You really throw a comedian off by doing that. But she didn't get good reviews. Number 7, Eric Buss. Okay, this was the guy who makes these instruments. Well, not instruments, but he makes things that shoot snakes. There were snakes flying all over that thing, like little sock snakes. Howard and Sharon, I don't know why I wrote Susan, asked him, said he needed to be a little more interesting. And yeah, after watching snakes fly out of things for like 30 seconds, you're just like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to see anymore. Alright, next up was the hideous number 8, Romeo Dance Cheetah. So his specialty is air guitar, and let me just say that playing his guitar was way too low. It didn't look right on TV. It looked like he was playing with himself. Let's just put that out there. Howard said the same thing. I wrote it before he said it, and I was like, oh, geez. Howard and Howie both X'd him, and he got booze. It was just stupid. It was just one of the stupidest things I've seen. Then finally, number 9 came out, and that was The Magic of Puck. Oh, please be good. And he was good. Works on cruise ships. He's a little magician, you know, old school kind. He does that act where the little hanky dances, and it's in a bottle and it dances, and it's behind a curtain and it dances. I still don't know how it's done. It's pretty awesome to me. And because we had seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 acts that were, and then he comes out, we're like, yay, somebody who doesn't suck. Very happy. So hopefully he'll go through. He was pretty good. Next up was Bria Kelly, a 16-year-old singer. She had a really good voice, but once again, the background sound was drowning her out. It's like, just turn a sound mixing man for TV. Turn down the background noise. We don't need to hear the loud drums and guitar. We want to hear her voice. Now, as far as I was concerned, her voice was amazing. And the judges agreed with me. They really liked it and hope that she gets through. Number 11 was cast in bronze, a Quasimodo kind of character who wears a mask shaped like gold mask shaped like a bird on his black adorned body. We don't know who he is. It's kind of a mix between Quasimodo and Phantom of the Opera. He plays a carillon, which is a kind of an organ bell thing, organ strapped to bells. I was excited because I love music with bells. I was like, go dude, go! And he let me down. One, the sound mixer was horrible again. I couldn't hear the bells because of stupid background music. At first, I liked the song, but it was a Christmas song, and it's like, no, it would have been really cool, dude, if you'd brought the bells out and played something like a rock song that we all knew, and we heard it in bells, and it would be cool. But no, that did not happen. He got 3 X's, and they did not care for that. Last of all, Academy of Villains, a dance crew. When I first saw them, I was like, they look just like the group last year who did the scary, goth, kind of thriller dance hip-hop. And yeah, they did, but it was so cool. They did like the opening to Bohemian Rhapsody, where they made their arms look like a guy talking. It was really cool, and they just brought it. They brought it hardcore. I have no problems with them. They got 3 standing ovations, got everybody on their feet, because the night was bad. There were only 4 acts that were even remotely good. Okay, so let's put through Clint and his cute bird, The Magic of Puck, 16-year-old Brianne Kelly, and Academy of Villains. That's who I want to see go through. Results show is tomorrow night. I think next week is wild card, unless they're doing 4 shows this week. I actually don't know. But till tomorrow, I'll wear my sparkly sequin hat and give you the results. Bye!